Hey, what's up? It's Ken here, and I wanted to share with you something very, very good that maybe you take for granted in your country as I did, but in Japan it'll save your life, literally and figuratively. Yeah, so this is Tokyo Craigslist, and as you can see, Craigslist also exists in Fukuoka, Hiroshima, Nagoya, Okinawa, Osaka, Sapporo, Sendai, and yeah, obviously many other places all over the world. And yeah, like I said, I'm from Houston, Texas, so there, when you think of Craigslist, you think of people, setting up people to rob them and kill them. Well, I shouldn't laugh at that. That's horrible. But I heard that it was a place where you could find jobs. So I came here looking for, looked at the jobs section, and yeah, I mean, there was lots of stuff that you couldn't find on Gaijinpot, and Gaijinpot is good for getting jobs with like visa sponsorship, though some jobs on Craigslist do offer visa sponsorship as well. But there's so many more types of jobs here, especially if you're on a student visa and you can work all types of part-time jobs. Oh damn, come to Craigslist. You'll find anything you can imagine, from working at a restaurant to translating jobs. And I think on a student visa you can do all of that. But anyway, yeah, there's all types of stuff. And especially also if you're like on a dependent visa, or I don't know, different types of visas that allow you to basically work in any type of job, come here, because this is where you can find all types of jobs. And see, the reason Tokyo Craigslist is such an incredible website, and now Craigslist is one of my favorite sites ever, is because it's a hub. It's an English hub. Because think about it. Okay, let's say you want to rent a place. Let's say you want to do some online shopping. Let's say you want to just do anything. Guess what? All there are sites in Japanese. Fucking Japanese everywhere. So you can't really find English support or sites in English or things like that. For anything really. It's hard. I mean, you can, but it's really hard. And what's great about Craigslist Tokyo, and I'm sure the other ones as well, the other cities, is that it's a hub for basically any type of service you could imagine, but everything in English. It's amazing. And one of the greatest things about it, and I can vouch for it, I bought a bike from here, I bought a laptop, which is actually, I'm recording this for only about $100, and it's a really good laptop. It's really good, like practically brand new. I bought it from a guy that's been here from the US. He's lived here for like 20 years. Anyway, just be smart about it. If you're gonna meet people and buy things or sell things, obviously, just like anywhere, meet them somewhere public. Don't be stupid, please. Even in Japan, where it's incredibly safe, you never know. But especially with some of the shared houses, and just be smart, please. Use your common sense. Don't get yourself killed. I'm not telling you about this to try it out and then you get yourself killed or kidnapped. Be smart. Use your common sense. Try to look at reviews or something, some type of input, feedback. If you're gonna go to a share house, make sure there's other people living there too. Ask them what they think. If you're gonna sell something or buy something, do it in a public place. Just be smart, for the love of God. Anyway. But yeah, so like I said, Tokyo Craigslist, one of the greatest things ever that I've found. I bought my computer here, I bought a bike here, I saved tons of money. I'll probably end up buying a PS4 here, and a TV, and just look at this, okay? And like I said, English hub, because let's say you wanted to buy games, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go hunt down some Japanese game stores, and let's say you need a question, well, you're gonna ask them in Japanese. I don't know, I hope your Japanese is good, mine sucks. But yeah, but here it's all English speakers basically. Yeah, it's some Japanese people, but they usually speak decent amount of English. My point is, it's English support. It's an English hub. I mean, look at all, and it's great prices too. Like let's see this here, PS3 games 5K for all, about 1,000 yen. That's about $10 in Ueno. PS3 console US version plus game about $250. I mean, look at that. You're dying to play some games. There you go, boom. And that's not just a game console either. PS3, you got to think of it. It's also basically like a computer. It has a web browser. You can play movies, Blu-rays. That's a Blu-ray player. That's a web browser. That's a media device, multimedia. I mean, you got to be smart if you're gonna survive, especially if you're starting in another country. And this is just for life. Be smart. Be resourceful. I'm an incredibly resourceful person, so I'm always thinking how I can get the most out of something. But anyway, yeah, Tokyo Craigslist. And let me show you one of the most important things from Tokyo Craigslist. Another thing that I've used it for is share houses, which are an incredibly cheap way to live here. And I think the best way when you're starting out before you get your own apartment, which hopefully you would, because it's so much cheaper and better than those fucking horrible hostels that I've never stayed in one. I refuse because you pay about $400 a month, $400 about, and they cram you into some shithole room with like 6 bunk beds. That's 12 people in a room. Okay, and that's one room. Maybe there's like 4 other rooms. So what is that, like 48 people, and then you got like 2 restrooms or something. No fucking thanks for $400. And then I hate, what I hate about the hostels is you always see all the stupid pictures with like, it's always like the dining room table, and it's like 40 idiots all smiling. No offense, I'm sorry. I'm sure some people have stayed at hostels, probably had great experiences. I'm not making fun of you, okay? I'm just saying it's not for me. I'm more of a lone wolf. I like my privacy. I like my own space, and I don't like being fake. So being around a lot of people, sometimes you don't feel like talking to them, but it's sort of awkward to just walk by and not say a word. And I don't want to do that. I'm not saying that's being fake, though sometimes it can feel that way. I'm not for that. But even in share houses where it's a much better situation, maybe you'll just live with like 2 or 3 people. Honestly, I don't really even like that much, because like I said, I'd rather just live by myself, but it's so much more manageable. 2 or 3 people, maybe if you're lucky, just 1 or 2. The first share house I lived in, I only lived with 1 person, and then later it was another guy, and that was it. It was just 3 of us, and we all had our private room, a huge room. I'm not talking about a little bunk bed. I'm talking about a huge room. It was bigger than the room I had in America. It was great, and we had a full-blown kitchen, everything. But yeah, anyway, I ended up not really getting along that much with one of the people. Of course, he was from the United States. Anyway, point is, yeah, I don't play well with others. Anyway, so now I was living in another share house, and that one had about 2 or 3 people in it, and it wasn't bad. It was in ways a lot better than the first one. My own room again. I refuse to do the whole bunk bed thing. I can't do that. I need privacy. I need my own space, my own thoughts. I don't want to feel obligated to talk to anybody, really. But anyway, so yeah, what I'm trying to say, getting off track again, I really should have like my own podcast or something. I talk so damn much. But anyway, like I said, stay away from those hostels unless you really have no other option or something. Look at here, Craigslist Tokyo, rooms and shares. Just look, I'll give you an example. Come over here, lowest to highest price. Ignore these are bullshit ads that people put on here. Okay, let's just look here, just randomly. Let me see. Sometimes it shows up like this weirdly, 57, because numbers are cut off, and that's probably not a good sign, because if numbers are cut off, that's probably too expensive. Maybe. Let's see what this says here. Okay, very cheap room for Waseda student. Okay, private room, private bath, 57. What the hell's 57? You could, sometimes it's cut off like that. the information's here, or they link to some other site like Tokyo Room Finder or something. And that's probably it's probably about $570, I'm guessing. Damn it, I just got out of the whole thing. Let me go back. No, not rooms wanted. Room shared. Okay. Alright, wait, let me go back. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Okay, here we are. Let's just leave it in newest. Okay, let's see. Private room, international share house, about 630. Asakusa. Okay, here's nothing down. Let's check this one out. Okay, so about $390. Nothing down. Move today. Furnished. Wi-Fi. Walk. That's it. Look at that. You get your own TV, English, everything. Shinjuku, Shibuya. I mean, it's like, really? That's the same price you would pay to be in, like I said, a 12-room hostel. This is what I'm talking about. Why are you going to pay this amount? And even this one, that's about $480, so it's about $80 more per month. But I bet you get your own room. I bet you're not crammed in a room like a refugee with like 12 other people. Sometimes utilities are included with the price, sometimes they're extra. This one can live at least for 6 months. There's all types. You just have to look. You know, don't be lazy. Look, research. There's all types of deals going on. Let's see here. Kitchen, lounge, and they're usually much nicer places. Hey, look, this is a picture I was talking about that I hate. I hate these pictures. They just seem so fucking phony to me. So fake. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe they're actually friends, but I don't know. I can't stand that stuff. Anyway, so this one's Yokohama Bay City share house. 6 minutes from Tamachi Station. 480 utilities, about $100. So the total is about $580. That's a bit pricey, but you know, some of you people out there have money, so that may be a good option for you. But I'm just saying, look, this is just a quick. There's all types here. There's some really cheap ones from around $300 a month with utilities included to really expensive ones, and most certainly there's a lot that are about the same price as hostels. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, why would you stay at a hostel when you could get your own full-blown room and for basically the same price? So yeah, look here at housing, and there's all types. You know, there's housing wanted as well. There's sometimes people are just, there's sections for roommates, and instead of just shared houses, there's just so many options here. And like I said, there's jobs, things for sale, there's antiques, farm garden, motorcycles, heavy. I mean, you're probably familiar with Craigslist, but like I said, it takes on a whole nother level when it's in Tokyo, when you're in Japan, because pretty soon you're gonna realize, oh wait, I want this, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, and nothing's in English, and you don't know where to find it, you don't know where to get it. Well, boom, here it is, everything right here, everything. Even look at this, personals. I mean, I click on these sometimes just to laugh, basically, at like the fucking casual encounters. I'm reading this while I'm trying to think. What was I saying? Yeah, reading the craziest shit people post. Let's go to rants and raves. Try something really stupid. Looking for party animals. Thank you. Dominant Jackie arrived. Looking the reality of dating man. Ivory for shitbirds. Goodbye. I fried missile to your rural islands. Oh no, there goes Tokyo. What is this? You see what I'm talking about? Give me, man. My daddy was crazy too. I hate babies. Oh my god. Well, I will fry this missile right to Tokyo and get you Jeff's Wi-Fi radiation. USA is next. I will fry next switch to Washington. So by the way, like, okay, just there you go. There you go. Super racist and horrible. What more do you want? Anyway, so like I said, you can find everything on here. One thing that I think is really cool too is musicians and community, activities, events. Oh yeah, here's another good thing too. If you want to learn Nihongo, Japanese, language exchange, free for non-Japanese, free party for non-Japanese, a Roppongi drink meetup in Tokyo. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like, Craigslist takes on a whole nother level when you're lost in Tokyo or Japan. It really does. Classes. Let's look at classes. Whatever that says. Japanese lesson. Nihongo, Japanese lesson. English live, online English lessons. Japanese private class. I mean, like I said, this is really, really useful. Services. Oh, here's another thing. Like I said, legal. Look at this. Lessons. Marine. Real estate. Therapeutic. Labor. Right. Discussion forums. Resume. Gigs. Automotive. I mean, do you need any more reasons to check out? Look, need a lawyer, your agent in Japan, bilingual assistance, manager for your project, business, paralegal, welcome to Japan, thank you for, I mean, expert assistance in immigration related matters. This is what I'm talking about. Like, realize, I don't know about you, but I had an extremely bad, idea about Craigslist before I came here. And it had a horrible reputation, and it still does in Houston and probably all of the US. But here in Tokyo, it takes on a whole nother level. There's still garbage in it. There's still some garbage in it. Some bullshit. Obviously, there's probably some danger involved here and there. But all my experiences with it have been great. I've lived in like 2 or 3 share houses through it. Great experiences. Obviously, like I said, I didn't get along with some of the people, but that wasn't really the fault of the owner of the share house or the share house itself or the price or anything. And like I said, I bought a bunch of stuff from Craigslist. I've even found some jobs. I mean, it's just, I'm gonna keep using it. So yeah, like I said, Tokyo Craigslist or Japan Craigslist. Use it.